So interesting. This menu. I can't get over this menu. It's so interesting. Let's go through Snif. Snif, when you first land on their website, they have a pop-up that says win a scent of your choice, which is really cool. We'll get into a little bit how Snif's business model works. It's a little bit different than typical perfume buying, fragrance buying. But what this says to me with this pop-up is they're going to ask you for your phone number and your email. So this is a very common tactic now with brands. They're looking for both. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who don't feel as comfortable with giving up both mobile number and email, but it is something that is pretty common nowadays with brands. So it looks like you can skip maybe to just provide your email. Yeah. So a lot of brands actually don't have that option to skip. So it's nice that they have that, but we're going to opt out of that for now. And let's go through the website. So first things first, there is a lot going on. You'll also notice something a little bit different. The menu is on the bottom. So we're so conditioned to seeing the menu up here at the top. Instead, they're using this top banner for a promo code, which actually is a pretty nice deal. You get 20% off all single fragrances, which is great. And they're doing that before Black Friday. I love their photos and their photo treatment. I love how clean and clear they look, but I also love that they have this slight vintage feel to them. If you go on their Instagram account, it's very much a similar vibe. The only complaint that I have about this above the fold experience is there's just a lot of text. So there's in the pop-up, there's a lot of text. And then here, a lot of times with this social proof that a lot of companies use now to show off logos, a lot of times they don't show you what these specific publications have said about the brand. I don't mind it. It is just a lot. And for someone that's not expecting the menu to be on the bottom, it's a little bit of a different experience. It might take someone a second to figure out that it's down here, but they do have a nice clear shop now button, which is great. And they message that this is limited edition, so you can only get it for this season. Let's keep going through the rest of the page. So they jump in here so you can shop fragrance or you can shop candles. And I like that their logo follows me as I continue to go through the website. It looks like they have a new candle launch. It's definitely very busy. So you can see here the prenup candle, which is a very cute name. It's a special edition wedding candle. I love that. But there's just a lot going on. I think for someone that comes to the website for the first time, it might feel a little overwhelming, but here is their business model. So you really get to try these scents before you buy. So you basically order a trial kit, and then if you don't like something, you send it back, and then whatever you want to keep, you just keep. And then they figure out the billing accordingly, which is really cool. And it's nice that they have free shipping and returns. I think the business model is really smart. I also love that when you hover, it has these little animations. Those are really cute. And there's just a lot on this page. So it's cool that they introduce this, and you can learn more here. So that's kind of nice. And then they go through their particular scents. So it looks like this is one of their top sellers, their Sweet Ash scent. They have this ticker that has different messaging throughout the website. This one is free shipping and free returns. And they're messaging things specifically for the holiday, which I think is really smart. So a lot of times when consumers are shopping on websites, even if it is the holiday season, I think a lot of brands just assume, well, everyone knows that they need to be shopping for the holiday. I don't need to necessarily mention that. But that's not always true. A lot of people sometimes forget when they're shopping. You think about how our attention spans are used to just flying through websites. A lot of people aren't actually thinking always about shopping for the holiday. So I do like that they have this holiday gift guide. I think it's really cute to suggest different ideas for people for gifts. And I like that they have for their scents, you can click on try or buy. And then for the candles, you just buy them because they don't have a trial program for that. And here is what I would love to see a little bit higher up. They sell fantasies, we sell fine fragrance. And you can see here, they have high quality scents. The prices are truly accessible. The perfume that I got from, or the fragrance that I got from this website was, I think, $64. And when you compare that to typically priced like fragrances, perfumes on the market, I'd say that's more reasonable. You have 7-day trials, long lasting formulas. I love these little animations here. They are genderless, which is really cool. And then friendly ingredients. So they're vegan, non-toxic, and cruelty free. So I really love this section. I think you guys understand watching my reviews that I think that these selling points should be higher on a page, especially if you have only a few seconds to capture consumers. Having this up higher really hits home with consumers who are on limited time on your website that these are what set you apart from other brands in the marketplace. Now we have some more social proof testimonials, which is really cool. And this is just really interesting, these like little buttons here. So instead of having more sections, they have these like little buttons, which is just a really unique take from a design perspective on getting people to click around on the website. What I really like about this website, it is memorable. Their branding is memorable. I also think it is well designed. I would probably eliminate a lot of the text. Just like I think having icons right here with quick text really solidify what you're trying to communicate without having paragraphs. So that would probably be the change that I would make, but I really like how they have all of this. Let's click on the shop. So this is their collections page, as you can see, as part of the URL. And it's so cute. They took these little holiday photos, which I absolutely love. I also really like this toggle right here, scented candles, fine fragrance. So I can just switch in between these that is so nice. I really like that. I've never seen a website have it structured like this, set up like this. Usually it's like part of the nav bar up here, but I really enjoy that. That's really nice. And yeah, it's basically the same product functionality as they have on their homepage with the hover, but I love the way that their photography looks. I love the font on their packaging. I just think it looks super memorable. Their branding is on point. Love it. Let's go into one of their product pages. So, okay, I was a little bit off. $65. $64, I was $1 off. Okay, so as we're clicking through this is actually the fragrance that I purchased. And it is definitely more of like a cologne scent. I like more masculine scents. So this is the one that I purchased and I really, really love it. It smells awesome. So they have the notes here. They talk about the formulas. I really like that it is in this drop down because a lot of times you build out these product pages and the text is so long. So that is really nice. I love how clean this above the fold section looks. And once again, love these. I love this section here. So just reinforcing the product benefits, reinforcing everything about the trial. You have a highlighted testimonial, which is just awesome. I love that. And then you have the reviews. So I also love too, I got to be honest with you guys, we've all been on sites where it looks like some of the reviews are modified, but I really like that these reviews, they keep it honest and they keep it recent. They sort it by most recent when a lot of brands edit that to make it look like they're editing or that all the reviews are like super positive. I actually really like that they're honest about that. Oh, that's so interesting. This menu. I can't get over this menu. It's so interesting. This is just a really cool way to shop. I love that they have this and I love that it takes up a full screen. Like that just looks so badass. Yeah, they do a really good job. I also love that they have another call to action here for you to sign up for their email list, email/SMS list. They have their social icons here, accepted payment methods. It all looks, they did a really good job with this menu. I love this menu pop-up. It just looks badass. Let's see if I go to Meet Snif what that looks like. Yeah, overall it looks really good. And if I click that, that's so cute. Click that little animated arrow, it takes me right down. Really, really well done. I love it. Super cool. Overall, their website is amazing. I would have small tweaks on the homepage just with reformatting the sections and then making sure to remove some of the language, like so that it's not so heavy. But it looks like they're on Shopify. They use Klaviyo and PostScript. So PostScript is what they're likely using for their SMS and email. And then they're probably importing that into Klaviyo. It looks like they're running ads on Snapchat or Pinterest, or they have been. And yeah, they use Route for shipping, which is a really great shipping program. If you guys are familiar with them, they basically, I think it might be shipping or it's like, I think it's like insurance, shipping insurance maybe. But a lot of brands use Route. A lot of brands use After Ship. Those are the two like big ones I think that a lot of brands use. So yeah, they're on Shopify. Yeah, they have a great, their website is really well done. This is definitely custom build, but it looks like it'd be very easy to use. The formatting is well done. It's organized with the text in a way that it feels readable at least. You have shop now buttons. You have this little ticker that rotates, which is pretty cool. And then you go straight into the shop fragrance, shop candles. So nothing too drastically different than what you saw on the homepage. So we'll X out of that. And their mobile view looks great. Obviously, when you are on mobile, you don't have the same animations. It is kind of fun to see that on desktop. But yeah, it looks like they've done a great job formatting their homepage for mobile, and it doesn't even look that different. It's pretty much the same as their desktop version. Some of this is like a little not super readable, but that's not a huge issue. And then, yeah, I really like this. And I love that they have that in little drop downs for mobile. Love it. It looks really, really good. So overall, Snif, great job. I would say your website meets the criteria for being memorable, functional, and of course, super well designed. So nice work on that. If you guys love today's video and you want to hear more, or you have a brand that you want to suggest to me, go ahead, like this video, drop a comment, and I will check them out. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.